Hey guys, so I'm super excited to be filming this video. I am finally, well, I'm saying finally, it's really only been a couple of days, but it feels like it's been way longer. I'm finally filming my Q&A answers video, I guess. But before I started with that, I got an email from Sephora today, and I'm gonna pop it up here somewhere, so I'm gonna scoot over. But it says, as a Play subscriber, you've discovered new favorites, learned a few tips and tricks, and offered us lots of helpful feedback. We've heard you, and that's why we've decided to end Play to make room for something even better. April will be the final box you'll receive, and you will not be charged again. Over the past 6 months, we've been behind the scenes making plans for an exciting new release. This year, Sephora will introduce 3 types of sample sets under our Sephora Favorites line. You'll still be able to discover new brands and products, but you can choose the sets you like most. There will be something for everyone, all at an amazing value. We think you'll love what we have planned. First up is a new Luxe box launching at the end of April. You know, if you have more questions, see answers, see FAQs. So I guess, no more Play boxes, all right. But the weird thing to me is it says, they'll be launching new Sephora sample boxes. Are they going to be launching 3 new boxes every month? So we can all choose from those 3 on what we want to get, or we could get more than one. I'm kind of confused about the whole thing. So I guess I should probably read the actual FAQ section, but instead I was just going to kind of bitch about it on here and then move on. So now I'm gonna go into doing my makeup and answering y'all's questions. And can I just say, y'all had some bomb questions. They were so good. And they aren't questions that I hear in every Q&A video that I watch. So I really, really love that. But I said this in the last video and I completely bombed at it. I'm not really gonna talk about what I'm using, but I will put everything linked below. And this time I will actually put everything linked below. So I'm going to go in with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I'm thinking about adding this to my project pan because I do remember really liking it, but that's kind of all I remember. I know Raw Beauty Christy has raved about this foundation concealer for the past year since it came out. So I want to play around with it a little bit more, but let's get into the first question. First question is, who is your favorite beauty YouTuber? And I do not just have one. I have a few that I watch, if I see one of their videos pop up, I'm yes, dropping what I'm doing, watching it right now. And those people are Allie Dawson. She's kind of a smaller YouTuber. I think she considers herself a micro influencer. She's super cool. She works at Disney. So since they are shut down right now, wow, this is such a mask full coverage foundation that I'm not used to. But yeah, so she works at Disney, but since they're closed right now, she's been putting up a lot of content, and I've been watching her since she has had maybe 25,000 subscribers, and no, since she's had 5,000 subscribers, I think. So it's really cool to watch her grow and just I don't know, see companies getting excited in her and in just all the different things that you see as someone grows. I think that's really cool. All right, this foundation is a straight up full coverage mask, and I completely forgot that it was so full coverage. I had to get all that foundation off my lips. So anyways, I love Allie Dawson. I love Paige Corn. She's another, I'm not gonna say small because she's not small at all, but she doesn't have millions of subscribers. So I really enjoy her content, and her and Allie Dawson are friends in real life. So they have a couple vlogs together that's really, really fun to watch. So I love watching their content. I think it's so much fun. And yeah, so no, there's more than that, sorry. So we have Allie Dawson, Paige Corn. I just got into Robert Welsh, and I am absolutely obsessed with him now. If I had to pick one favorite beauty YouTuber, I think that it would be him. He is so fun to watch. He really gets you into whatever he's doing. He does ghost story Mondays or something. I don't remember exactly what he calls it, but it's so cool. And his subscribers write in crazy ghost experiences that they've had, and I don't even know if I believe in any of that, but it's really cool to watch him come up with a look while he's reading these insane stories. So he is a new favorite that I have really been enjoying. Other than those few, I think I would say like Raw Beauty Christy is probably my favorite like big beauty YouTuber. I think she's so like just down to earth and so cool, and I think her content's really cool. I love her vlog channel with her husband. I think he's like the sweetest man in the world, and I just really enjoy watching her. So those are a few of my favorite beauty YouTubers. I know that took, wow, I'm 8 minutes in and I just answered the first question. So the next question was, what are some items on your beauty wish list? And this kind of got me thinking, and I'm going to mention a couple in this video, but I'm also about to film a like purchase or pass kind of video. So I'm going to leave a bunch of stuff for that video. But in this one, I will say the ambient strobe lighting palette, or the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting palette, I cannot wait to get my hands on. Like, I need that in my life, like, right now. Another thing, I'm really interested in the Fenty Cream blushes and bronzers. Those look like they're going to be really stunning, and I cannot wait to get my hands on those. What else have I seen? Kosas actually has a new I think it's a baked bronzer that they're coming out with, and it comes out tonight at midnight, and you bet your ass I am placing a order at midnight because like I saw those and they are beautiful. Like the shades just look absolutely stunning. So I cannot wait to get my hands on those. I think those are like the major things that I'm really excited about right now. I think the Artist Couture palette looks really pretty. I thought it was their first eyeshadow palette, but I think they actually do have one that has been out for a while now. So I kind of want to get my hands on that. I'm not sure, but those are a few things that have like really caught my eye recently. All right, the next question is there a beauty brand that you really just don't like? And usually there isn't a brand that I don't like. There are plenty of products that I don't like, and there are plenty of people that I don't like, but I kind of like to take that not out of the equation because, if I hated Tati, then obviously I wouldn't want to support Tati Beauty. She's also another one of my favorite beauty YouTubers, of course, but the one company that I cannot get behind them is Too Faced, and it really sucks because they have some of my favorite products. Honestly, like I think, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, Too Faced powders are awesome, Too Faced bronzers are awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of Too Faced eyeshadows, but for the most part, they have some really amazing products. But the people behind that brand, like, I know when Nikki Tutorials came out as transgendered, I know it wasn't the actual owner of the brand that was a complete dick about it, but it was his sister. And it's like, her being the sister of an owner of a big brand like that, you cannot just say those things and think that you can get away with them. Like, that's just not okay. My eyebrows are such a mess now that like I don't even try to fill them in. I just put some brow gel in them and try to forget that they're like on my face at all because they are insane, and I really hope that you cannot see how bad they actually are. Like, I'm gonna have to just break down and tweeze them because it's getting real rough. I'm gonna go in with my Tati shadows today. I haven't played with these in a little bit, so I'm actually really excited to just play around with them while I talk to y'all. The next question is, what are your top 5 eyeshadow palettes? So, number 1 is going to be the Tati Beauty Volume 1 Textured Neutrals palette. I think that basically anyone who is a lover of makeup can get use out of this and enjoy it and kind of just use it as an everyday palette, and I think that's so amazing. I love every shade that's in here, every glitter, every matte, every sequin, metallic. I love every single shade in this palette. I was like so excited to just like sit down and film this video that I really like didn't set any of my makeup or any like brushes, nothing up. I was just like, I just want to sit down and answer all these questions, like blah blah blah, whatever. So now I'm like regretting not actually getting all of my makeup sorted out before then because now I'm just like fumbling around like an idiot, but it's all good. So like I said, one of my favorite palettes is the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. I think it is such a stunning palette. Like it's beautiful. It can be anyone's everyday palette. The mattes are stunning, the sequin shades are stunning, the glitters are amazing. I'm not really obsessed with the metallics, to be honest with you, but all of the other ones, like, they just make up for it. It just doesn't even matter to me. So I'm gonna count these as 2 others because they are expensive as hell, and I've only had them for probably 6 to 8 months, and that is the Pat McGrath Mothership 5 and 6 palettes. And I cannot remember like the fancy name of them. I can pop a picture of both of them like right up in here just so you know what I'm talking about. And I got one at first and I was like, there's just no way that this can possibly be worth that much money. Like, that is just ridiculous. There's no way. And I got it, and then there are 4 shades in the first one I got that are just like mind-blowingly stunning. Never seen anything like them. They're beautiful. So I did end up picking up the other palette that I have. I think I got the 5 first. No, I think I actually got the 6 first, and then I decided to go ahead and get the 5 as well. And I'm actually really, really glad that I have those. I play around with them a lot. They go really, really well with other palettes. Like if I just kind of want to throw one of those amazing shades on as like an eye topper, or it's just like an all over lid shade that day, I think they're like, ugh, I just think they're stunning. So I definitely think that they are an investment and not something that you need by any means. But I think like if you have the extra money and you want to splurge on a really, really nice eyeshadow palette, I think those are really, really stunning. And then I also love my Scott Barnes Snatchel palette. I think I have that like right here. So this is the Snatchel palette. And to me, it's just the perfect combination of mattes, metallics, cool, warm. Like, there's really something in there for everyone. It actually is a lot like the Tati palette. And I think that's why I like both of those so much, because they are both so like wearable, and I feel like anyone can get a lot of use out of them. So I love that palette. And then for the last, my 5th palette, I am going to say that the Jaclyn Hill & Morphe Volume 2 palette, that has kind of blown my mind. Like, I really, really love that palette, and I've been able to make a lot of different and cool looks with it, like whether they're neutral or pinky orange, pinky purple. Just, there's a lot of really, really gorgeous shades in there. So I did not ever think that I would say that, like when that palette was launched. I never thought I'd be like, this is one of my favorite palettes now, but it really, really is. So next question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? There's another question about a vacation in here. So for this one, I'm answering Greece. I think Greece is so like aesthetically pleasing. I think that, I know like this isn't actually how it is there, but to me it's like, oh, you can just disconnect. You don't need a phone, you don't need a computer. You can kind of like bike around. You can live in a villa on the water with the just waves crashing. And I know like when you actually live there, it's probably not like that, but that's like what I envision. So if I could go anywhere, I would go to Greece for a week. No phone, no computer, nothing, no one, literally just me. I would rent a beautiful little like house on the beach, and I would just like exist. Like, I would just be. I wouldn't worry about anything. I would ride a little bike into town when I needed groceries. I would go to all of the cute little like restaurants and just all the cute little places around there. I just think that sounds amazing. And I'm so lame because I'm like, I just want to go alone. Like, I have no desire to go with any like boyfriend, husband, significant other. No one, just me. That would make me so happy to just have a week of me time in a beautiful environment like that. That sounds like my own personal heaven. So that is where I would go if I could go anywhere right now. Okay. The next question is, what do you think are some underrated beauty brands products, and what do you think are overrated beauty brand products? Overrated. Dior Air Flash foundation. I don't get it. Jeffree Star is like all about it. I think Tati even likes it. I know so many like big gurus that love that stuff so much, and I have tried it in just about every way that I could possibly think. Like, I don't just spray it on my face. I don't, I've sprayed it on my hand and then picked it up with a blender. I've sprayed it on a brush, put it right on my face. I've sprayed it on my face. I've done everything with that damn foundation, and I don't like it. It's not a pretty finish. It's a pain in the ass. It's messy. Like, there's just can you tell how I really feel about it? But I don't get the big hype around it. And I kind of feel like that with all Dior makeup, honestly. Like, I really, really like their brow pencil. But other than that, there hasn't been, and I really like their lip stuff. I love their lip stuff. But other than that, there's nothing I've ever tried. Like, I've tried their contouring palette. I have a blush from them. There's just nothing that really, like, makes me go, oh, like, okay, this was worth $64 for 4 shades. Like, that, I just don't get that vibe from it. Just smoked out my lower lash line with a little bit of like that kind of orangey shade in her palette. Now I'm going to go in with one of her glitters on the center of my eye. I think I want to take Aura, because I really love how just like light and bright this looks on the eye. I'm so into like bringing it up above where my actual crease is. It looks kind of crazy right now, but I think that it really like accentuates my eye shape. I think it's so pretty, and once you have like liner and mascara and stuff on, I really, really love it. I love that just like pop of brightness that gives the entire eye look. The next question is, what is your favorite face mask? And I'm probably one of the few people that like when I'm doing a face mask, I want to like feel it working for me. My top 2 favorite masks are the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. I love that one. I think if you have really sensitive skin, you will not like it. The same with my second favorite, which is the Ole Hendrickson, is that baby fat facial, or is it just fat facial mask something? I'll pop like a little picture of both of them up here, but they are 2 of my favorites. I can like feel them working in, I don't know, it's such a weird thing to say, but I can like feel them doing something for my skin. And when I am paying that much for a mask, I really want to feel it working on my skin. So those 2 are 2 of my favorites. I also really like the Innisfree. They have a volcanic mud mask, I think is what they call it. I'll pop a picture of that up here too, but it's really good and it's less expensive, and I feel like it really does a great job at just kind of like almost like resetting my face. Like, it does a really good job at cleansing out everything from my pores, and that one I think would be fine for someone with more sensitive skin too, because I know the 2 I mentioned before, the Drunk Elephant and the Ole Hendrickson, both of those, like, you can feel them working, and they're not for the faint of heart. Like, you can feel them getting all in your skin, which I love, but I know a lot of people don't. Like, I love the exfoliate, whatever, like exfoliating treatment. I'm sorry, I know you can't see, but like I can't do this eye any other way. But like that one is harsh to me, but I still really enjoy it because again, I feel like I can like feel it working in my skin. But I know a lot of people really don't like that, so just a heads up. Okay, I'm not really sure if I want to do lashes or not, so I think I'm just gonna throw some mascara on and then do the rest of my face, and then we will revisit lashes or not. Let me curl my lashes real quick. Actually, I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara because this is already like 30 minutes long, and I do not want to make this like an hour video. So I'm going to throw some mascara on real quick and I will be right back. Okay, I've only done one eye with mascara, but I literally had to like pop back on here and show you what these 2 mascaras do for my eyelashes. Like, no mascara, mascara. It almost looks like I have false lashes on, and I am obsessed. And it's like, it's not a heavy feeling, so I really, really love it. But I'm gonna throw this eye. No, I'm not throwing this eye anywhere. I'm gonna put mascara on this eye, and then I will be back again. Alright, I'm back. Both eyes mascaraed. So the next the next question here is, other than makeup and beauty, what are your other hobbies? So honestly, I kind of started, like I got into makeup and beauty stuff because I didn't have hobbies. Like I didn't have anything just for myself anymore. And ever since I had my son, I felt like, you know, being a mom is the most amazing thing in the world. Like everyone says it, it truly is. But you do lose part of yourself those few, especially those first like 6-8 months when they have no independence. They need you for everything. Like they just, and I mean, still, he's 2 now. Like, he still depends on me for everything. Don't get me wrong, but he knows how to sit and play with whatever for 20 minutes, and I can try to throw on some makeup. Like there was not that when he was just a couple months old. So I really got into makeup, beauty, and all that because I needed like a hobby, and I needed to make myself feel better, and I needed to remember that like I was still important, and the things that I love they were still important too. Like I could be a good mom and also love other things. It didn't just have to be about him. Like it could still be about me some too. So I've been trying to learn that, especially lately. I think it took me kind of getting to like a really dark, shitty place to realize that that was really, really important for me. And I need something for me. Like not that I'm doing for him once he's asleep, not doing his laundry after he's asleep, not making his lunch after he's asleep for the next day. Like I needed something to sit down and do just for me. But yeah, other than like makeup and beauty and stuff, like being a mom is my biggest hobby, and I love it. And he is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and he came into my life at the perfect time, and I needed him more than he ever needed me. So being his mom is by far my biggest hobby, and I love it more than anything. Next question, what is your favorite season? And usually I would say spring, but this year's a little bit different because things are just so weird. And I can't get into spring the way I usually would. Like usually I'm just so happy right now. I'm already at the beach. I'm already like just loving the weather. And this year, as much as I love getting outside and being somewhere other than like in our house, it's just not quite the same. So this year I'm going to say that fall is going to be my favorite season. Hopefully because things will be getting back to normal by then. So fingers crossed at least. This next one, it kind of cracked me up because it's such a good question, and I think every other woman in the world would have like a great answer for this other than me. It is, do you have a favorite pair of shoes? And I do, but it's nothing that y'all would think. I wear my rainbow flip-flops, my UGG slippers, or my UGG boots every day of the year. If it's hot, I have rainbows on. If it's cold, I have Uggs on. I just, you chasing after a 2-year-old, you can't wear like Dolce & Gabbana freaking stilettos and just, nope, that's not what's important anymore. Being comfortable, being able to run after him, and honestly like not breaking the bank on shoes. I hate feet. Like a little known secret. I hate feet so bad. So I don't really want anyone looking at my feet. I don't want to draw attention to them. So I think that might be a reason that I've never like really gotten into shoes like that. But weird kind of off topic, but I'm not a big shoe person. Flip-flops, boots, I'm good. Okay. If you could be a celebrity for a day, who would it be? This one came so quick, and I was so surprised that like this is the person that popped in my head. But then once I started thinking about it, I was like, well, duh, Jennifer Aniston. I've had the biggest girl crush on her since I watched Friends for the first time, like in the 90s when it came out. Yeah, I'm that old. And I just think she is like the shit. Like she is so hot. She's what, like 50 something, and her body is just like damn. And then I was thinking, like, if I was Jennifer Aniston for a day, the things I would do, like, first of all, I would just take a shower and just like stare at myself in the mirror naked for a few hours because like, oh my god, she has the perfect body. And then I could like go to brunch with my little girlfriends. Then we could all go shopping on Rodeo Drive, and like it would just, I feel like that would be so fun. And I'm sure that's like not how her life actually goes, but it's fun for like me to think like that. So I'm gonna say Jennifer Aniston. All right, I guess I should probably still keep doing my makeup, or this really will take absolutely forever. Okay, the next question was, what song gets you on the dance floor? Tequila, alcohol, shots, lots and lots of shots. Once I have had alcohol, I will definitely dance. Like, hell yeah, absolutely. Until then, no. Like, don't even try. Don't even try. Not gonna happen. I don't dance. I was in dance for years when I was a kid. I was awful at it, which is why I ultimately stopped. And I was like the fat, chubby kid. And like, I'm sorry, but like leotards, all that, those aren't made for the fat kids. It wasn't a good time. So I think I have like some little underlying issues from that when it comes to dancing. But if I've had a couple margaritas, a couple drinks, and I'm in a really great mood and I'm just like down to have fun, it's like the old school, like, I don't know if it's 80s rock, I don't even know if you consider it rock, but like there's this song and it's like, play that funky music, white boy. Like that's what I'll get up and dance to. I'm so lame. Like I don't go out for a reason. And it's because I have a kid, but like the actual reason is because I would embarrass myself every single time I went out if I still actually went out. So I don't really dance, but once I'm like at the place where I dance, I will basically dance to just about anything. Okay, next question is, who is your favorite YouTuber? And I know I answered my favorite beauty YouTuber before, but this is different. So I'm gonna say like the most cliche thing in the world. I'm gonna say Shane Dawson is one of my favorite YouTubers. I love him so much. I love the like series that him and Jeffrey did. I've really been enjoying the content that he's been coming out with. I also really love his fiance Ryland. I think both of them are so freaking cute. I think Ryland's like interior design videos, I think those are the coolest things. I enjoy watching them so much. And like the one that he just put out not like just a few days ago, where he redid like a little kind of shed garage thing for him to do a podcast in, I cannot wait to watch his podcast. Like that sounds amazing. So I'm super excited for that, and they are definitely two of my favorites. My phone keeps closing on me and it's driving me absolutely crazy. Alright, so the next question is, what inspired you to start your channel? And honestly, I have wanted to start a channel for years now. I think even before I got pregnant with my son, I wanted to start a channel. And I realized I was like watching like really new YouTubers one night, and I realized the only thing that was stopping me was thinking about what other people would say, like thinking about what people I went to high school with would say, and then being like, oh, she's trying to be a YouTuber. But like, I don't really want to be like a YouTuber. Like, I just want to like share cool products that I find. I want to like meet cool people. I want to talk and like share and make friends, and like, I don't know, like I don't want like a million followers. I don't want all of that like PR coming to my house all the time. But yeah, like I don't want all that. If I really want something, I'll buy it, and that's totally fine with me. I think that it's so cool that like something like makeup can really like bring people together. And I started my channel like right before all of this craziness started, and I'm so grateful that I did, because this has actually really been helping to keep me sane. And I, have something to kind of like put some energy into, and I have no other reason to put any kind of makeup on. So it's almost just like it's kind of giving me a place to express myself, I think. So I really love that, and that's all that I want from it. So I don't know. Next question, what is your favorite Starbucks drink? My favorite, at least right now or for summer, it is their shaken iced tea passion fruit lemonade, lightly sweetened. Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. I can't get it like fully sweetened, and then it's like 8 million calories, but lightly sweetened is perfect, and oh my god, it's so good. I wish I could have one right now. The next question is, what are your aspirations beauty-wise? And I think I kind of just answered that in the last question. I don't know that I really have any. Like, I want to get to 500,000 subscribers this year. I want to get to 1 million in the next 10 years. I want to get on every brand's PR list. Like, that's not, I don't know. I want to have a cool channel that people enjoy watching, even if it's just a few really cool people that enjoy watching it. Like, that's cool with me. And I don't know. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So I'm good. So next question, what are your top 5 beauty products? And this question is one of my favorites. So the first one is this right here. I used it in my brows today. It's the Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. It's amazing. If I had like 3 products I could take to a deserted island, whatever, this would be one of them. I am obsessed. Another one is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. So good. I really like to put this on top of a more volumizing mascara, but if I just had to choose one, this is it right here. Next one is this Hourglass Ghost Unlocked palette, and it's not the one that everyone always talks about. I have both of them. This is the one that everyone talks about, and this is my favorite. So as you can tell, they're definitely much different. This one to me just is a little bit more different. So this is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. The bronzer I threw on today, and it is beautiful. I just put some of this ambient strobe lighting on. I'm about to put a little bit more on, and I mixed the blushes. So this is a huge favorite of mine. Next, the OFRA bronzer duo in River from their Samantha March collection. I also used some of this today. It's my new favorite bronzer. I love it. I'm obsessed. I've talked about it in basically every video that I have put on YouTube now. And what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one is my Ole Henriksen Dark Spot Day Serum, I think is what it's called. I'll put a little picture of it up here. The best day serum I've ever used. It works so well under makeup. It's one of my favorite beauty products, which would make sense as to why I would put it right here. So the next question is, what state do you live in? I am in North Carolina. I have lived here for 26 years, which is how old I am. So I've lived here my entire life. I love it here. I'm not gonna say that I would never move away, but if I did move away, it would be somewhere that my family moved as well. I could never live more than, 30 minutes away from my parents. We're super close. My mom is my best friend. My dad is my son's best friend. We just, we really, really love to stay around them. So I'm from North Carolina, and definitely like a southern girl. Not so much southern girl, not like hunting, fishing, all that. I'm more like, I love Bambi and all that kind of stuff. So, but I've definitely been raised around a lot of very southern people. I'll say that. Next question. If you could win an entire line of beauty products, which company would you pick? And I'm gonna have to say Hourglass. I love Hourglass, and it's so expensive. Just today, like, I've used this edit palette. I've used their concealer. I love their bronzers, their blushes, their strobe lighting powders, their ambient lighting powders. Their mascara is really good. Their brow gel is really good. Their eye toppers are amazing. The stick foundation I really enjoyed. I've never tried their glosses or lipsticks, so I would love to try those, but if I could win an entire collection, it would definitely be from Hourglass. Now this one is what I was kind of talking about earlier. It's if you could win a vacation anywhere, where would it be? And earlier I said Greece to just kind of like chill out and just like have some me time, but if I won like an all-inclusive, like awesome getaway vacation, I want like Bora Bora or like Punta Cana or like somewhere tropical and beautiful and fun, and I could go out and enjoy and just like just not chill, I guess. Like I would want to chill all day, and then I would actually want to like go out at night and try to have fun and spice things up a little bit, I guess. So I think that would actually be really, really fun and probably something that I need. Honestly, I need a little bit more fun in my life. Next question is, are you married with children? So no, I am not married, but I do have a 2-year-old named Parker. He is my New Year's Day baby. He was born 1:45 in the morning on New Year's Day, so that was an awesome New Year's Eve being in labor, but I think it's so cool. He's definitely a special little boy that deserves a very, very special birthday, so it definitely fits him well. I'm not married. I was with his dad for 6 years before we decided we weren't going to be together anymore, and it's hard. Like, it's really, really hard doing this alone. It's hard. I guess it's hard just all around. But, I wouldn't change it. Like this, everything happens for a reason. I have to believe that. If I don't, I would lose my mind. And, there's always a chance that that might work out in the future, and he will get to have both of his parents together. I really think that a kid having 2 happy parents is a lot better than having 2 parents who are together but they're not happy, or they're not good for each other, or they're just not in a good place right now, or whatever the case may be. So it's definitely kind of like a difficult thing to talk about because I don't want to be seen as, that girl that had a baby without being married and all that stuff. And I know that I'm from the South, like I said, I get those looks. They don't bother me anymore. Parker is the best thing that has ever happened to me, and that will never change. So I am so grateful that everything that happened, because if it didn't, I wouldn't have my little man. I wouldn't have my best friend. I wouldn't have my sidekick, and he means everything to me. So that's kind of a little bit on that. And I guess maybe as we get more into all this, maybe as I do more Q&As, I'll answer more stuff on that. But for right now, no, I'm not married, and yes, I do have a 2-year-old son. I think for my lips, I'm just going to kind of go in with a liner and then gloss. I'm going to use my XO Beauty lip liner in the shade Mari, and then of course my Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth Gloss Bomb. Alright, the next question is, if you could marry any famous person, who would it be and why? And I was really trying to think, and first off I was like, Tom Brady, for sure, Tom Brady. I was like, he's not really a celebrity, he's more of a famous athlete. So then I was like, ooh, David Beckham. Oh yeah, David Beckham. He's also not really a celebrity though, he's also a famous athlete. So if I had to pick a celebrity, it would be Charlie Hunnam from like Sons of Anarchy. Whew, oh my god. I will just like grace you with a lovely picture of him right here because oh my god, that man, he does it for me. Like he is a stunning, stunning, stunning man. Right before all of this crap went down, I went to see The Gentleman, I think is the name of it, and he was in that. And I didn't know before like he came on screen, and I was just like, oh, this movie was good before, but damn, all right, like this just became a hit for me already. Okay, I didn't quite fill them all in, but I definitely did more than like just line them. I'm just going to top with my Gloss Bomb. I think this one is actually getting low. But when this came out like in a full size, I think I got it that day because I'm just that obsessed with it. Alright guys, I think this is the final look for today. I didn't want to do anything crazy. I kind of just wanted to like sit back and chill and answer all these questions. Let me make sure I didn't skip over any of them. Oh, this was a really good one. What is one makeup purchase that you regret? And this is one thing that comes to mind, and it's probably a stupid regret because it wasn't like stupid expensive or anything, but the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Serum Treatment, whatever the hell it is, I wish I had never gotten that. It is such a waste of money. I don't think it does anything. My lips feel dry, like even when the actual serum is on them, and I just don't like it at all. So that is one regret that I have. I think that is gonna be it, guys. So if you have any other questions that you would like to ask, please don't hesitate. I would love to do another Q&A soon. I know I'm super nosy, so I love watching Q&As. I just used a little bit of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. What did I just say? I'm gonna just kind of press that in. I think I really, really like this look. I mean, it's super easy, natural, but it's very kind of soft glam vibes, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. I really, really appreciate you watching this, and thank you so much for all of the awesome questions that y'all asked me. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed answering them. I hope y'all enjoyed watching the answers to the questions. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope y'all are staying sane. I hope y'all are healthy and safe, and I hope this is over soon. I hope you're having a great day, night, evening, weekend, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.